Right guys, we finally made it. We're all the way here. We are one day out from show day. Well, not my show day. I am very off season right now, but one day out from hosting my first ever bodybuilding show. Very different because I feel like the last time I made a one day out show day was literally last year, just before my pro card attempt. And in 3 to 4 months time, we're actually going to be one day out from my debut. Tomorrow is a special day for other people. So what's going on guys? Brandon Hudden here. Hope you're having a great day. I don't really have any time now to like talk more about it. I'm just gonna like take you through the entire day because there is a lot that we need to do. We're gonna be driving to where the show is going to be held in West London. All right, so we just pulled up at the Braywick Leisure Centre. It's raining a little bit, so we're going to rush in right now. It's a tad a little bit late because of picking up the product. Nevertheless, better late than never. There's actually a lot going on. I think there's like a swimming class. It's a big centre. They obviously hold bodybuilding shows here, but when there's not a bodybuilding show, there's obviously a bunch of other things they do here too. So it's a really cool place to hold a show. What's up? How you doing, mate? Here he is.
I'm here.
Second vlog in a row, mate.
I'm so natural now, I guess.
I'm about to step on stage.
Are you entering?
Yeah.
What are you doing, bodybuilding?
I'm massive, mate.
Still, what are you doing?
Open.
Classic. Oh, open. Open.
Yeah, I reached the limit. I'm gone past the limit for a classic, so it's open this year.
Awesome to meet you in person.
Thank you so much. I keep following your journey as well.
Hello.
Say something.
I don't know, it's just nice to speak to people because like obviously when you have so much love in your heart for like competing, the journey, and you see someone else like on the clasp of it, like coming to do a regional, which is the Hard Body Classic is a regional, and then speaking about doing pro qualifiers, it brings back all the feelings that I felt last year. So, very cool. So, these are yours. I'm gonna grab those. See, these boxes are for the winning belts. So obviously like on the stand when we're like selling the stuff, because actually we've just been told we can have the stand actually in the same room as the show itself, so it'll all be in-house. It'll be really good.
Just the head nod.
You have a lot to say usually.
1 hour sleep on a bumpy plane ride. That's what I'm living off right now.
Wow.
So.
Are we gonna go gym? Absolutely think. We've been sat in the car because the traffic has been terrible today. We've been in the car for like a total of 5 hours. A gym session and a decent meal is the most needed thing right now.
Yeah, you're looking a little small.
I've been on TRT for 11 weeks. I am tiny. I have more diet face than the competitors. Got some belts there, mate.
Yeah, codes do.
Coach.
Codes do. Everyone.
Do you reckon we should set it up now? I'm gonna ask Ian if we can set the stand, the tables and the boxes up now, because obviously right now they're stress free, like there's no one here because all the athletes have all checked in now. So because tomorrow with competitors, nerves, stress, it might be a bit harder to set it up. So we're not gonna do what we did at the deadlift meetup, which was pop up all the signs in front of everyone, and that was a rush. You gotta be in it, you gotta be in it.
No, I'm terrible.
Say hello.
So this guy
hello
owns
to the
Two
vlog.
Bros. He is the face of UK bodybuilding.
The face.
You are, you absolutely are, bro.
That's the one.
But it's all thanks to obviously this guy that we can do the Hard Body Classic, so thank you for letting me do it.
It's a pleasure.
Hopefully the first of many. Do a pro show next time.
You get to choose your chairs as well, because as you are VVIPs, obviously George gets to choose her colour first.
I mean, I think I would choose the red because of Hard Body, but
Maybe think about it tonight, come back
we'll
tomorrow.
talk about it.
Yeah.
Are we allowed to set up? Can we like put it there? Can we do that?
Yeah, of course.
Cool. Is that a year
I wasn't
ago?
even working for you or anything.
We were just gaming together because that's obviously how it started. If you watch the meetup video, we have a Hard Body Discord. All the people that are like supporters of Hard Body want to know what's going on with the brand, the behind the scenes, like all the stuff we do before it hits like social media, and as well like early access to all the drops in the website. I didn't know how to set up a Discord. Stu knew how to set one up and had a friend that was really good with Discord. So that's kind of how the relationship and growing Hard Body together started. I needed a new like PA and stuff, and then like before all that happened, like we made code Stu. You actually wouldn't believe how much it gets used, and a secret code that we actually had to take off the website, like code Hard Body. The amount of customers that would just like type, like it was actually the most used code, which is crazy. So we obviously kept all the commission.
But now you use codes.
Oh,
Yeah. How do you spell that? ST like
ST,
YQZ. Anyway, grab these.
Sales are gone. Oh.
Mate, Santa. Fucking Santa body. What we got? We got some wrist straps. I want to show these tomorrow. These are very special. I actually already put it on my Instagram, so if you follow me on Instagram, you would have already seen it.
No way.
Okay, let's go. Everything that needs to be in now is in the signs to go behind the table and chairs, all the equipment, all the clothing, even the limited edition creation from Hard Body. We need to put it backstage, but those are something special. I might have made an extra just for myself. We're doing it. We're regionally qualifying. We're on stage. I'm about to go backstage and get my tan. I got my badge. I got my number. I got everything. I'm all ready and I cannot wait to compete. And what many competitors will be doing tomorrow, which will be stood here, giving it their all and trying to get, obviously you get the medal, obviously you get the sword, but also you will get the custom piece from Hardbody as well. But this is pretty crazy. Hey.
Hello.
Just put a hole in the floor.
For some reason the camera shook a lot.
Bodybuilding, bodybuilding.
Dad's doing open bodybuilding, Stu's doing bikini. And I'm too off season right now to do anything. Geordie can't even stand. And we are all set up. The show is happening through there. This is initially where I thought we were going to put the stand, because obviously the entrance is like literally, the entrance is just past there and people like kind of go like down this L shape to the Baylis Theatre area. That's what it's called. The guys are kindly putting out the chairs. Our stand is like set up where we can sell products and stuff, and I can't believe what I'm fucking saying now. Like guys, like if you've been watching my YouTube videos ever since I was making videos in my mom's kitchen, like recipe videos, full day of eatings, like if you've been here that long and now you're seeing us set up a freaking bodybuilding show, like what is life, like what is happening? It's crazy what you can do if you truly know what you want. Like if you know what you want and you hold it close to your heart and you are doing everything every single day to try and chase after it, to get a little bit closer. Some days you're going to feel like you're losing, some days you're going to feel like you're going backwards. I have days where I feel like the world is against me. Honestly, if you keep on pushing forward, great things can happen. They absolutely can, and we're trying. Like this is the first show of hopefully many more in the future. The meetup was the second meetup of many more in the future. I would love to do, like the dreams I have like scare the hell out of me, but we ain't stopping until they all come true. So this is the start. Me, Dad, Geordie and Stu are gonna head to Miller and Carter right now. I've barely eaten anything all day, which is terrible of me, but we're gonna get some food, head back to the Airbnb, which I'm very excited to see because Stu said it's very nice.
Thank you.
That is fucking great, isn't it?
Wow.
This looks absolutely incredible. Melted cheese on there. Yeah. Wow. So we're currently shopping for... Oh, you just threw food on the ground. We're currently shopping for one of the guest posers who's flying in from the Netherlands. He is currently 2 weeks out. We actually met in France last year. He was doing the pro show that if I stayed on prep, I might have done, but I was definitely too small because he is absolutely massive. So we're doing some food shopping for him right now so we can get to a fridge that's full and he can be stress-free. I want to like look after the competitors and make sure they're taken care of and stuff. And the fact that he's on prep, I know if I was on prep, I would massively appreciate it. Bananas, apples, so I feel like, well, they only have these apples. We've got pretty much everything we need. Anything that isn't eaten, I'll probably have as well because I still have to eat myself. I got some cereal because I freaking love Crunch and Nut Cornflakes.
I haven't got anything. I'm just gonna have
you need
some
some food. Green beans.
I don't do prep anymore.
Okay. What did you get, Stu? Two
Bananas
monsters?
and 2 monsters, yeah.
Oh shit, bro. You sorted it. We are at the Airbnb and you know what? The place is a pretty good find because it's actually really modern. It's not obviously massive. Actually, I want to give it some justice. It is pretty big too. It's quite late right now. It's about 11:30, but considering the fact that this is kind of my and Stu's only chance to hit a workout because Stu flies early on Sunday and obviously tomorrow is a freaking bodybuilding show, the Hardbody Classic, if you didn't know, and that means we're not going to be able to train any other time other than right now. We've got the goods behind me. We have a can of Monster and a Squares bar for pre-workout. Seam arrives in an hour and 20 minutes from his Uber. He's in the Uber right now. Me and Stu, an hour. The gym's like 4 minutes down the street. We're just gonna go to Pure Gym and do some arms and back. I got a little bit of wasted on the laptop, and then we will chill and wake up early tomorrow for the Hardbody Classic. Probably not wise to drink a Monster this late, but like it's like an emergency. Training at 11 o'clock. I ate so much steak at Miller and Carter, so the protein has to go somewhere. And of course we need this because I've not eaten enough today. But this is the place. We've got a nice little dining area. Dad is on the couch. Got Stu looking massive in the kitchen. It's like a kitchen attached to the living room, but it's a decent size. And this is great for Seam as well because obviously he's the one that's 2 weeks out, so he needs all this stuff. Through here we got the hallway. We got one bedroom right here. This is the entrance, and then in here we have the sleeping monster that cannot be disturbed. So
I'm just waiting and eating some Halo Top.
enjoy. I'll leave you to eat your ice cream. Probably one of the latest gym sessions I have had in a very long time, so let's make it a good one. Geordie sent me her Pure Gym thing. Because we're absolute peasants, we're getting Geordie's Pure Gym code. It's saying red. You can just push the doors open.
Thank you.
4, 3.
Oh, nice. Mine doesn't work for some reason. Hey. we're in it together. See you in a bit.
Love you.
Love you too. Bye. Yo, what's up? How you doing, man? Yeah, good to meet you, bro. Pretty jacked, bro. You're pretty jacked. What are you training, like arms?
I'm doing legs today.
Gym. When your fucking PA is absolutely jacked. Must be someone else. We're just gonna build a team of absolutely jacked people. Application for hard body. Top line, are you jacked? And if it's a no, you can't be employed. I don't reckon that would be like accepted.
No, people would hate us if we get cancelled.
Especially when we live in a very all-inclusive society now. There's so much against like not being all-inclusive that if you were to like put in an application form, can't be a small bitch, I can't imagine that would go well. We are completely decked out, by the way, in season 2 Take Flight. Like, we've got the Take Flight front, got the Yorkshire made, the butterfly shorts as well, which has a statement for the season. So the Take Flight season is still live on the Hard Body store. If you like what you see or want to see the rest of the season, Hard Body store, check it out. You might find something you like. I love it, but I'm biased. But to be honest, like, if you've ever seen a t-shirt fit perfectly, like, look at the way this fits. It's slightly tapered, but not too tapered. It's oversized, but not too oversized. As in, like, it covers your arms in a decent position. The shoulders are nice and like wide. Fits someone's physique in a way that makes it look a little bit bigger. Or I'm just a massive fan of my own stuff. Who
You're
knows?
biased.
Right, so we are back from the gym. That was actually a really good session, and we got a monstrous floating red figure behind me. Actually arrived at the door like 1 minute before we did, after getting the Uber for like an hour and a half. But bro, why are you here, man?
Trying to do a good guest sponsoring for you, eh?
Yeah, man, yeah.
Back in the UK.
When did I ask you? Like a week and a half ago?
Yeah,
2 weeks
it's
ago.
a bit of a last minute trip, but I don't mind that. We got freestyled a little bit, give the people a show.
How many weeks out are you right now?
Should be like 3 weeks. If it all works out, and if not, then it's gonna be like 8 weeks.
When you watch the show day vlog, he's a pro, and I just became a pro. Basically, whatever you see, because this guy's placing like top 5 in shows, in pro shows, so that's an incredibly hard thing to do. Like, you have to be some of the best in the world to even get like top 10. No, that's kind of what I'm trying to get to. So one day we could be on stage, who knows? If Callum does that to us, because Callum also coaches this guy too. So if Callum wants to be a little bit of a dick, you know.
Yeah, we almost competed last year, I think. You were gonna do France.
It was gonna be the debut.
But in the moment, you're always like, oh shit, I wanna do this, I wanna compete. Better to take your time.
It's the same as being obese.
You have a lot of muscle also around your neck and everything.
Yeah.
It seems that when you fall asleep, your muscle relaxes and it just closes through.
Bro, what the hell? It's not good, but it's also like kind of a weird goal, you know? When you need a sleep apnea machine to sleep, you know you're absolutely massive. Really glad that I have waited, so when the pro debut happens in December, it will actually be like worth the wait, and I would have avoided looking like an absolute skinny bitch next to this guy for a bit longer. Me and Stu's on the phone to his girlfriend right now because apparently it's her birthday. What a move. Come on a business trip on your girlfriend's birthday. Mate, what are you doing? Probably have a post-workout meal. Try not to get to bed too late, considering obviously tomorrow we want to be relatively fresh for the show. I think 6 hours of sleep will be enough. Well then guys, that is it for me. I'm going to head to bed right now. It's been a very long day. It's been also a very nerve-wracking day because obviously I'm very nervous about tomorrow. I have no idea how it's going to turn out. I actually don't know how many competitors are in the show. I don't know if anyone's going to sort of turn up. Like, obviously when you got so much, not riding on it, but when you put so much like effort and emotional sort of it, you really just want it to go well, right? Because it's your first ever time hosting an event like this, and especially like when you put your like brand name on it, all that kind of thing, you just hope that other people will love it too and come to the show and all that kind of thing. So to say I wasn't nervous would be an absolute lie because I am kind of petrified, but nevertheless I hope it goes well, and the fact that I'm going to be able to share it with Geordie, my dad, and Stu, and obviously Seam, who's guest posing, and just like everyone else that is going to be there. With that being said, I'm sorry if you thought like this was going to be the show day video. I just think that when I record the show day video tomorrow, there's going to be so much footage and just like so much that happens within the day that I think that's probably going to be its own video. Otherwise, this video would probably be like 45 minutes. I'm trying to be a lot more consistent now with YouTube because I'm really enjoying vlogging right now. And I feel like leading into starting prep and everything and starting the blast in like just 2 weeks time, there's going to be a lot to speak about, lots to document. And like whenever I don't post as consistently, like whenever I like maybe don't post for a week, it actually pains me because of how much I love vlogging and how much I want to record and how much I want to make videos, because I just love the creative expression. I've done it for so many years now and it feels so good to do it. So when I don't do it or can't do it as often as I want to, it's literally just because I'm so busy doing like hard body stuff or like building the app that's going to be dropping soon, or it's boring to record because I'm literally just sat on the phone having meetings at my laptop, speaking to suppliers at 4 in the morning. Like building a brand is hard. I'm starting to realize like how hard it actually is, because like it might look like sunshine and rainbows like online because like you share the best pictures, the company account's growing, and like my freaking Instagram grew like 30 something thousand followers in the past like 1 month. Like that's literally insane. Like that's going really well, and all that comes as a toll. Like when you see expansion, it's because the expansion came from all the long, endless, monotonous hours in the back end and putting your heart and soul into something. I wouldn't want to do anything else. I absolutely love it. We're always figuring it out, becoming more knowledgeable and learning how to be more efficient every single day. And hopefully one day, you know, when you look at people like Ben Francis who owns Gymshark, and you look at these like really accomplished people, I really hope I find out one day what it's going to feel like to walk in their shoes. So I'm going to end the video here. If you enjoyed it, please drop a like. Subscribe if you haven't already. Turn on post notifications because it really helps the channel grow. And I will see you in the next video, which will be the Hard Body Classic. Peace.